Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this one we're going to be reacting to Battlestar Galactica Season 1 Episode 8 called Flesh and Bone. Recap.
The last episode was just kind of centered around Gaius, really. And it was quite weird because it started off with him having a conversation with Six in his mind. She disappeared, and then a character called Shelley Godfrey appeared, who basically looked exactly like Six, accusing Gaius of obviously what he did.
Planning an explosive.
In the mainframe or something like that. And the whole episode is basically centered around him trying to prove his innocence. But the weird thing is he goes to great lengths talking to different people to be like, oh, well, look at the picture more, and this. It turns out the picture was a fake. But the weird thing about it is that we don't know if Shelley Godfrey was a manifestation of Gaius's Six, or because she just disappeared without a trace, so we don't know.
No, she wasn't a manifestation.
No. As in the character itself. Whether they actually look like Six, or whether it's like how he portrayed. It's just a weird one because we just don't know what happened to her.
No. That actually looked like Six. There was no manifestation.
Like Six,
They all looked that she looked like her because she's a clone. That was not a manifestation.
Yeah.
That was another clone.
There's a clone running around.
Yeah. There's another. There's thousands of them. There's potentially thousands of Six everywhere. Yeah. And that was one of them. And we weren't confused about whether she was a manifestation or not, because we know that's what she looks like. We were confused whether she knows if she's a clone.
That's true. Yeah.
Or whether she's a sleeper and she doesn't know it yet, or she's fully aware. And when she tried to come onto the commander, when she tried to come onto Odama, that was like, okay, she knows who she is. It is.
It's weird. It's a weird one. Meanwhile, Boomer, it's weird because she's kind of in her locker room and she sees like the Cylon sign on someone's painted it on her mirror. So that was like a small snippet there. They're still obviously going through, her and the chief are still going through their stuff. Meanwhile, on Caprica, Sharon and Hilo basically, they're in the woods. They end up making out. Hilo doesn't actually see her back.
Oh, it does
that. Red.
It does that red thing. Yeah.
But other than that, nothing really happened.
Yeah, it was mainly Gaius trying to plead innocence. Well, we know he's guilty of other stuff, just not that.
He does get acquitted of all the charges.
Yeah, because obviously it's a fake photo.
Yeah.
But it was weird. Why would they do that to him?
Well, what was weird was it was like he believes in a god now. Before he didn't, and now
it took this for him to believe. Yeah. So let's see what happens in this episode, Season 1, Episode 8, Flesh and Bone. Let's check it out. Dream? Has to be.
Yeah, it has to be. It's shit in space.
He's shouting Cylon. Oh, it's that Cylon. Why would she dream of someone she doesn't know? What?
Man, that's weird.
Hell?
Laura.
She never saw him, right? Oh no, she did. Oh yeah, they were showing pictures.
Yeah.
They were showing photos of the Cylons thing.
But then why would she dream about?
Yeah, true.
You have an urgent call from the captain of the Gemini Traveler.
Can I call him back?
He says they found a Cylon on board.
What?
This will be important then.
The captain identified him by one of the photos we sent out.
Wow.
There's another copy of the man you knew as Leo Ben Conroy.
Conroy, okay.
I want this man interrogated first.
First of all,
she wants to ask him questions.
Yeah.
Second, anything it says cannot be trusted. Best thing to do is to destroy it immediately.
I'd like to hear what this thing has to say. It might be important.
Madam President, I've dealt with this model before.
I killed this model before.
That's an order, Commander. I want him interrogated.
Order understood. The only problem with Leoben isn't that he lies. That'd be too easy. It's that he mixes lies with truth.
So you can't tell which is which.
He's gonna try to get into your head.
Mom always said there was nothing in there anyway.
He has an agenda. It's a goal you won't understand till later. Your job is to make sure he doesn't achieve the goal.
Is Starbuck mentally strong enough to deal with this?
Maybe.
Is she singing to it?
Lieutenant?
That was weird.
You do treat this thing more like an animal than a machine, and actually works. How'd you come up with that anyway? Pop into your head?
I'm a Cylon.
You know, that's not even funny.
It was a genuine question.
If I could prove that I wasn't, would that make a difference? You know, between us?
Would it?
That's weird that she even said that, right?
It's sweating.
That is so crazy. They got the organs down to a T. Even sweat glands.
God, they go through a lot of trouble to imitate people.
I kind of want to know what their spine looks like.
Yeah, that's got to be different, obviously, with the red thing that heats up. I say heats up, I don't know if it's heating up.
Sleeping?
Praying.
I don't think the gods answer the prayers of toasters.
Savage. Savage.
What's your name?
How long have you been hiding aboard this ship?
Am I not allowed to know your name?
Why were you hiding aboard this ship?
If they both just keep on firing questions at each other.
They're not going to hear.
Are you Lieutenant Starbuck?
Did you know that? Yeah.
I planted a nuclear warhead aboard one of your ships, set to go off at 1830 hours.
Shit.
Oh, whoa, okay.
Where?
How did he even get on board there?
I'm not ready to give that up yet.
Maybe I push you out the airlock and tell him you never said a word.
And what if a ship blows up? Starbuck?
Looking forward to spending a little more time with you, Starbuck.
It's kind of messed up. He knows military protocol as well.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like you said, it's like what Adama said, is planted that seed, right?
Yeah.
Contact with all the captains in the fleet. Have them do radiological sweeps of their ships.
Well, we'll know for sure in 8 hours and 40 minutes.
Good. We needed to know what time.
50 ways you could have heard the word Starbuck on a wireless set.
Maybe, but it didn't seem like he was
They
lucky
did go
about
looking
it.
for her, right? So.
Don't take any chances, Starbuck.
Yes, sir.
Adama really wants this toaster dead.
You believe in the gods, don't you? Lords of Kobol and all that?
Why should I tell you?
Do you pray to Artemis and Aphrodite?
Do they? Do they pray to Aphrodite and Artemis?
I see the foreshadowing that precedes every moment of every day. It's all there. I see it, and you don't. I have something to tell you about the future.
Remember, don't get sucked into that bullshit that just came out of his mouth.
I know that I'm more than this body, more than this consciousness. A part of me swims in the stream, but in truth, I'm standing on the shore. The current never takes me downstream.
Bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
Starving, haven't eaten in days.
Kind of bad programming, isn't it? I mean, why bother with hunger?
I was thinking the same thing.
Part of being
Yeah, but they
But
have
then-
to act human, right?
It's not act human, they literally have organs, so they need the sustenance and...
When you're starving, anything tastes good.
But why bother with taste buds either? Oh, snap.
Did that hurt?
Yeah, he's bleeding.
See, now a smart Cylon would turn off the old pain software about now. But I don't think you're so smart.
Or have the ability to turn it off.
I won't tell you anything.
Maybe not. But then you'll know deep down that I beat you. That a human
She's
being
good at playing
beat you.
psychological warfare as well.
And this again.
Oh, look what the cat dragged in.
Oh, hey, Cylon sister.
You look wonderful.
She got jealous there for a second. Whatever that thing is.
Being jealous.
Why do they call you Boomer?
If you're working on a Cylon detector, do you think I could be in the first batch?
What's your rush?
Why do you think?
You wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for me. You owe me.
She's got a point.
Yeah, that's true.
Sharon's late.
I notice you're calling her Sharon now.
I choose to think of her as one of them.
Because you dislike her?
She acts like one of them, thinks like them. She is one of them.
But she's one of us.
Yeah. That's weird. That was a weird thing to say. For a Cylon to say about another Cylon.
Stay in your current location. We're setting up a cabin for you nearby. Food, water, electricity, all the comforts.
Shouldn't be too hard to convince him to stay and start a life together. If not, kill him.
Yeah, this is weird.
We gotta go, now. There's other Cylons ahead of this way. We gotta travel fast, even faster than before.
Why? What's different?
Everything. Just trust me.
I thought they said stay in the same location, so why is she moving?
I am more than you could ever imagine. I am God.
Okay.
God? Wow. Nice to meet you.
We're all God, Starbuck, all of us.
The gods had nothing to do with it. We created you. Us. It was a stupid, fractured decision, and we have paid for it.
See, I don't know whether he believes that.
Yeah.
Or he's saying it to rile her up.
You are evil.
Am I? I see the truths that float past you in this dream.
Okay.
Do you realize I could kill you before they came back in the room?
Oh shit.
Bloody hell. Oh shit.
Oh, he wasn't chatting shit. Oh my god.
I have a surprise for you.
He did that way too
really
easily.
Quickly, right?
Spread out the fleet. No ship more than 500 clicks from any other ship.
Mm-hmm.
Nuke. Let's limit the damage.
Okay.
Do it.
Oh. Time for a swim.
Tell me where the warhead is.
This is not your path, Starbuck. You have a different destiny.
How do you know?
You're afraid that we're a long way from home. What if you don't transfer all the way back? What if when you die here, you really die?
That's very human-like.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that hard drive that you call a brain is a beeping message.
I don't have a soul. I have software. If I die, I'm gone.
I love
It's interesting
that.
because she's thinking, like she's thinking how a machine, it's clever.
Or how he does. Like, she's painted that conflict
Yeah.
that a lot of humans have.
You're damaged. You're born to a woman who believed that suffering was good for the soul, so you suffered.
Is that true?
Like a cancer that needs to be removed. Because you hear her voice every day. And you want her to be right.
Well, he's good at this.
He's good at either reading her or, like I said, he knows.
But how you can't
her.
read? You can't read from someone's face what your mum said to you.
Yeah,
Green, you're a normal human being. Red, you're an evil Cylon.
You don't find that funny at all.
Your family
I died with the rest.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah, that was probably implanted as well, right?
Yeah.
It's a lie.
She says as she smiles.
Doctor. You just uncovered your very first Cylon.
Oh shit, it works.
Oh, wow.
It works really well.
What will he do?
Don't say it was green. Do not say it was green, Gaius.
Congratulations, it's green.
God, yes.
Thanks.
Anytime.
Such an idiot.
I hope he actually tells someone about this and not just.
Who do you think he should tell?
I have something to tell you.
Go to Adama and be like, that was weird.
Why is she seeing him?
I'm going to the Gemini Traveler. I want to see the Cylon myself.
Madam President, you need to reconsider.
Don't even start. I don't want to discuss this. I made my decision.
We knew this was going to happen as soon as she saw him initially.
Yeah.
Enough! For frack's sake, let him breathe!
Yeah, he literally can't die. So it's...
You kneel before idols and ask for guidance, and you can't see that your destiny's already been written. Each of us plays a role, each time a different role.
God, she's getting sucked in.
This time, your role is to deliver my soul unto God. Do it for me.
Such a weird conversation this is.
My gift to you, Kara.
What the
hell is going on here?
Yeah.
Man speaking in riddles.
He thinks he can see the future. Says he knows our destiny, our fate. He says we're gonna find Cobalt, and that it's gonna lead us to Earth.
What's the president planning to do with him?
I don't know. I'd just put him in an airlock, maybe.
She really wants to ask the question, why do I keep seeing you in my dreams?
Yeah, that's weird as well. Like, why him? Like,
take his restraints off.
Oh, don't be naive.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I can guarantee your safety. I can order your release. We are running out of time. We have only 4 minutes left until your bomb goes off.
It's like she's playing good cop.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
I don't think he's as easy to manipulate.
Yeah, it can't be that easy.
It doesn't exist. I made it up.
And there we go.
Thank you for the truth.
Thank you.
So what, you let yourself get tortured?
Madam President.
Just to live more.
Oh!
No! Stand up.
What the hell was he doing?
Adama is a Cylon.
Oh my god. Of course you would say that, right?
He's done brilliantly. He's got to Starbuck and the president. Oh, this is epic.
But then it's like, why is she seeing him in his dreams? In her dreams?
You've lost perspective. During the time I've allowed him to remain alive and captive on this ship, he has caused our entire fleet to spread out defenseless. He puts insidious ideas in our minds.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's not afraid to die.
I don't know if spacing him is the right thing, actually. Because if he can't die...
His soul won't make it to God.
He can die.
I know, but... what if he doesn't?
What? He can't. He'll get transferred to something else. What's wrong with you?
No, I know, but it's just like... it's a weird concept.
What are you doing? This is... how has she turned... Remember at the start of the episode, I was like, is she strong enough to do this?
I thought she was.
Are you telling me this is what the president saw in her dream in the beginning?
Ah, okay.
That's crazy.
It makes sense with the military around, right? Obviously, because she saw the guys running around.
I don't know if he had a soul or not. But if he did take care of it...
Absolutely crazy.
Something wrong?
No.
Playing on her mind, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's...
And that's the end of the episode. Thoughts?
I was just messed up from the start. I don't know if I missed something, but it's like all... the last 2 episodes have been heavily based around the belief in God, like the Cylons, like they're human. Obviously, the human Cylons, they believe in a God that's faceless. Obviously, the humans themselves but they're really emphasizing it. But it's such a weird that how he interacted with Starbuck was so weird because of what he was saying to her, how he was talking to her. How he knew so much about her.
Yeah, he was quite manipulative and what he was getting across. And it all starts from when Adama, in the beginning, Adama was like, look, don't mix he'll mix lies with truth. And that's how he's going to get to you, kind of thing. And he'll warp your mind. Prey on your fears. It's exactly what's happened here. He's gotten to the president by telling her that Dom was a Cylon.
But it was weird that she had like a dream or like a vision of him before she saw him. Obviously, she saw a picture of that.
That before the airlock thing, I would have thought it's purely coincidental. She's in enough pills, and she saw his photo. That's easily it can easily happen. It can easily happen. Where you think about, like when you have a dream about something that happened earlier that day, it can easily happen, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So with enough pills, she could obviously have that. But the airlock bit was so specific. It was so specific. Right? I was like, I don't know what to make of that bit.
Because literally, it was that entire scene was he was kind of close to her, and then got taken out the air. Then in the forest him getting pulled away was the same as him in the airlock, which was that bit was just weird.
I'm not so much confused about the Cylons and their belief system, because we know they have a belief system. They believe in God. But it's weird how he's very, what's the word I'm looking for? When you predict something's going to happen, kind of thing. Anyway, someone help me out in the comments. But he's very like I can predict. Yeah, not insightful, but he can predict what's going to happen. And Starbuck believes him as well. Or he's worded it in such a way that she believes whatever comes out of his mouth.
She fell for a lot of what he said.
Yeah.
And it was weird that he not broke her, but kind of got through to her.
Yeah.
I mean, she obviously treated him or it like a machine. She interrogated and tortured it as a machine, but somehow it's still.
But emotionally, she felt a.
Well, think of it like this: if you can't physically hurt someone, you physically can't hurt someone. Like you physically can't kill someone. The only thing left is emotion and mindset.
You can physically kill someone.
No. But as in they, I know she wasn't trying to kill him in this, but she was trying to take him to the brink of where he would open up and be like, oh yeah,
the nukes are here.
There's no warhead. Or
yeah.
Or that, but yeah, she just kept torturing him, and he just kept coming out of it and just spitting insightful stuff to her.
That was crazy.
I don't know what Gaius is going to do, by the way.
Mate, he
tell someone, mate.
I don't know why he didn't say anything. He should have just said it. It would have been so much. I would have loved to see that bit where he goes, "Oh, by the way, it's red. You're a Cylon," and see Sharon panic from that. No, the Caprica story where it looks like Caprica 6 and Caprica Boomer, or Caprica 6 doesn't like her for some weird reason. Like, oh, she's human, but she's. I didn't know Cylons behave like that towards other Cylons. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's kind of like shitting on her, kind of thing, almost. Yeah,
it's a very human. It's a very human approach.
I mean, if we're talking about
the disdain for someone else, kind of thing. It's nothing. It's not something you'd expect a machine to have for another machine. If you understand what I'm trying to say, that emotion that Six had was very human-like. Even though she said no, it's not that I don't like her. It's just that she thinks like them, and she so she is one of them. She's doing that if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck.
But then even that bit, like they were like, "I'll stay in your location because we've got a cabin that we're setting up and whatever." And then as soon as she got back to Hilo, she was like, "Oh, we're gonna leave."
Well, maybe Six is right. Maybe she is more human. Maybe she is falling for Hilo.
But then the weird thing about it is that what is this goal?
What the end goal of them?
I don't understand. Because they're just. It's like they're just doing the Big Brother thing, just viewing them.
It's very slow. It's a slow burn at the moment. That Caprica bit.
Yeah, I think we know what we say that every time we see that, but it's kind of like
because we know the plan. The plan is for Hilo to fall in love with her, But then what's after that? Get to the arc. We know that he's super into
I think it's one of those ones where it's like you just again. I think we say this every single episode. Just give us more than 2 minutes on Caprica.
Yeah, we do need.
Give us something proper. You know, like something.
I wouldn't mind a Caprica-centric episode, to be honest.
That would be perfect. Yeah, that would be perfect. Yeah. You know,
it might even be coming up and just complaining for the hell of it. Great episode. A bit of a mindfuck, to be honest. Some of it, just I didn't like the way some of the characters were behaving. But let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.